We are back, so we're just going to do another quick little rundown video of stuff that's gone on within the past week or so in the Buckeye State as far as sports go. The Cleveland Guardians have maintained their pace in the AL Central. They had a pretty grueling, well, maybe not so much grueling, but they had a pretty tough stretch of games on the road. They had a 4-game series against the White Sox that they split, a 4-game series against the Red Sox that they split, and a series against the Tampa Bay Rays, who are kind of floundering right now. But they've been in the World Series a few times in the past few seasons now, and they actually won 2 out of 3 of those games. And again, all of those games on the road. That is huge to kind of tread water during a time where, especially for the Guardians, if they haven't really captured that first spot in the AL Central, that could have been an easy turning point in the season where things could go south. But they've kept the ship afloat. They are still only 1 game back. The White Sox are still only 2 games back, and the Tigers and Royals are kind of floundering for last place there. But the Guardians, still haven't really gotten used to that. The Guardians haven't really made it. They've kept the race close, and the AL Central isn't really any more figured out now than it was a month ago. Moving on to another Lake Erie-based team, the Cleveland Browns have had a couple injuries at the wide receiver position so far during training camp. Anthony Schwartz sprained his knee. He is listed as day-to-day currently. Unfortunately, things did not go so well for Isaiah Weston as he had to be carted off. He didn't completely tear off his ACL, but it will need surgery, so it does appear that his training camp with the Browns is done. I know there were some people who were high on his chances of making that roster, maybe getting that last 53rd spot there. Hopefully, he recovers from this injury and is able to rebound, and his career takes off in a path that kind of makes a classic underdog story for Isaiah Weston out of northern Iowa. But it's unfortunately his training camp at the Browns seems to have been put to an end prematurely. Speaking of ending prematurely, the Columbus Crew were playing a game on Saturday against Charlotte FC. It was delayed because of lightning. They started the game, and then in the 17th minute, lightning struck again, so they delayed it again, and then eventually it just got too late in the day. They called it off, so that game will be resumed at a later date. In the 17th minute with a 0-0 score, they'll keep the same rosters and everything, so nobody can be added onto the roster sheet who wasn't there. There can't be any extra substitutions or anything. They're just gonna resume that game exactly how it was. Again, not too many major things going on besides Isaiah Weston's ACL injury, unfortunately. But besides that, been kind of a somewhat quiet week. The Guardians, again, keeping pace in that AL Central race, keeping things close. And if you made it this far, I do implore you to check out the Browns positional previews that I've been working on. Again, I would like to get 3 more of those done by the end of the day tomorrow. And hopefully after that, we can start talking about more of the defensive side of the ball, make a video about special teams, and then we can be done with that. I know I saw a thing about Deshaun Watson's suspension maybe coming down. Well, I guess later today, because this will be uploaded after midnight. But tomorrow, I'll react to it when it happens. These are just reports. There's a little bit more anxiety around this because the NFLPA did release a press statement about it. So there does seem to be more smoke to this fire. But again, as far as me reacting to any potential news, I will react to the news when it comes out, not what is reported to happen or what's reported to come out. I will react to it when it'll be out when it's out. When the news is out, I'll react to it. That'll be it. Thank you again for watching. If you liked and you would like to see more, please feel free to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you did check out the positional previews that I've been working on. And thank you again for watching the video. See you on the next one.